All right. I am live streaming, multi-streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. My first time multi-streaming to YouTube. I'm hoping that TikTok is working correctly because it does not always. I'm using a new tool for seeing all, and you can see it here. I've got this multi-chat overlay. So we'll see how well that works. I'm going to be crocheting some more cats today. I have a lot of cats to catch up on. I had a very successful market on Sunday. And so I need to crochet a lot of stuff for my market in July. We're going to do a gray tuxedo cat. I think we'll use this one. It is hot again today. It is... My watch only says 19 degrees, so cooler than previous days, but it's feeling warm in my apartment. It was 28 degrees yesterday, which certainly for Vancouver is very hot. I'm lucky enough to use AC though, so it wasn't too bad for me. It was pretty hot on Sunday when I was at my market. I was definitely overheating at my market. It was only 24 degrees, but I'm very heat sensitive, so so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need my, hold on, I need my stitch marker. All right. This, I'm using the Annie Caraway art pattern, which is very, very popular, and for good reason. It's popular with crocheters, but it's also popular with the general public. Oh yeah, I am reminding myself I have a commission that's being picked up either later today or in the afternoon tomorrow. Let me just... is the music playing? Let me just make sure that this is all running correctly. Yes, it's playing. Excellent. Oh, Twitch. Oops. Twitch is bad for not... undo close tab. Where's undo close tab? Whatever, I'll just open a new one. Twitch is really bad for when you start streaming, it like won't use the category that you selected. You have to go change it again after you start streaming. Yeah, so it changed some of the stuff, but not all of it. Lo-fi chill crochet. Okay. Please tell me that worked. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, let's just double checking all the thank you for the heart me, TT Gam. I need to switch colors. Loaf cats are absolutely very popular. They're one of my best sellers. People really like buying cats that look like their cat. Oh, let me tie this. Tie this on the back. My next big event is at the Squamish. Oh, we've got an ad on. We've got an ad on Twitch. My next big event is a powwow, the Squamish Nation Youth Powwow. It's a 3-day event in, I don't know if it's technically North Vancouver or West Vancouver, but it's not too far from me. I'm really excited for it, but I definitely have a lot to crochet in preparation because I sold so much last weekend. Hi Kelly, how are you doing? For some reason, your message did not pop up on my multi-stream chat. You're good? That's good. There, maybe it'll work now. There we go. It works. I am doing really well. I'm very tired, but well. I had a market last weekend and it was extremely successful. Let me tie off this color. I had an event on Commercial Drive and sold like a quarter. I sold over $1,000 worth of stuff. I just tallied today how many individual things I sold, and it was like 79 items I sold. So I have a lot of crocheting to do for my next market. Oh, I cut the wrong color. Oh no. I'm supposed to cut the gray and I cut the white. Yeah, I'm super happy about it. I'm probably pretty low energy at the moment because I'm so tired. The event triggered a migraine. So I knew that I would be pretty low energy the days after the event. I was not fully expecting it to trigger a migraine, but it was really hot. I think that had a lot to do with it. So Monday I spent mostly sleeping and drinking water. But yeah, so I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited about my next market, which I hope to have. It's a 3-day event, and if I could do $1,000 worth of sales in 3 days, that would be equally happy making for me. But I'm expecting even more sales if I as long as I have enough inventory. Yeah. It's a big powwow in North Vancouver, so I do expect there to be a lot of traffic, a lot of people expecting to buy things. I've also been doing okay job at marketing that I will be there. I got a lot of people who couldn't buy on Sunday, but I was telling them I'd be at the Squamish Powwow in July, and they said they would see me there, so yeah. What are you up to, Kelly? I know that you were moving. Did you already move, or is that still not happened yet? Not till September. Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe I actually don't want to carry... So I always go back and forth on doing floats for, especially for this specific variation of cat, because the floats get in the way of putting the eyes in. So going through the house, getting ready. Yeah. How long have either of you lived in that house? Has it been like many, many years of stuff that you have to go through, or? Because my partner has lived in this apartment for 16 years. Yeah, 11 years. There you go. My partner has lived in this apartment for 16 years, and it really shows because he doesn't get rid of things. Downsizing a lot? Oh yeah. It's so nice to purge stuff. I wish I could get my partner on board. Excuse me. Whew. I've been seeing how much it's been raining in Edmonton. Oh, thank you. I've been seeing how much it's been raining in Edmonton that you guys have to like, what's it called? Can't use the dishwasher and so much and all that because you, because the sewer system is like, flooding. Getting like Vancouver amounts of rain, but don't have the infrastructure to handle it. Sorry, I have to blow my nose. I always do that. I always mute myself to blow my nose and then forget to turn it back on. I need a physical mute button that like lights up or something. Or maybe I'll just stop muting myself because then I just sit here muted talking to myself. Over 5,000 years old, the oldest wheel found. Okay, let's put the eyes in. I think these eyes are okay. I often don't bother with putting whiskers on the cats anymore. It just looks kind of awkward to me. But I almost always remember to put the butthole on because people love the butthole. Oh, shoot. Knocked over a glass of water. Thankfully there wasn't much in it. I don't think it actually spilled. I'm glad you guys can't hear the AC, at least not while I'm not talking. I am really tired. Ba-doo-doo. Since I've been so low energy, I've been watching a lot of video essays about Star Trek on YouTube lately. I might make sushi bowls for dinner tonight. I have edamame, corn. I have already cooked shrimp in the freezer. Just need to make sushi rice, some sushi bowl sauce. I make a sauce with like mayo and sriracha soy sauce and like sesame oil. There might be some other stuff in there, like ginger. I don't remember. Oh, I really want a sushi bowl now. now that I started thinking about it. I wish we had cucumber though. Cucumber feels like so necessary for sushi bowls. Sushi of all kinds, really, but especially like poke sushi bowls. I really hope to fix my sleep schedule. I would love to be able to have a streaming schedule, but since I don't even have a sleep schedule at the moment, it's pretty difficult, and I have to prioritize sleep. Meow, meow, meow. I think I'm gonna have to go put on some sushi rice to make sushi bowls. Although I do have some just like regular rice in the freezer. Maybe I could just dress that up and then I don't have to cook anything. Make a super easy lunch. Esther's Dino Nuggets? Love the name. I've started making crochet dino nuggets lately. Which are very popular. I need to make a bunch of those. Time to take a break. Thank you, Siri Bot. I'm gonna take a drink of my handy dandy flavored water. So I'm really limited on what kind of drinks I can have. I can't have caffeine. I can't really have sugary drinks, or like very, very limited amounts of sugary drinks. I can't have artificially flavored drinks either. I mean artificially sweetened. I don't like stevia. So it really leaves like flavored water and I want to make some homemade iced tea, like herbal iced tea. I'm pretty confident I have some like berry, some kind of fruity loose leaf tea in my cupboard. I also have rooibos, which would both be great to have iced. Just haven't gotten around to like making it. I was thinking of putting in a ton of tea bags or loose leaf tea into a like relatively small container to make iced tea concentrate. Which I've never done it that way before. In the past, when I make iced tea, I boil water on the stove in a big pot and then throw tea bags in. Oh, I need to count how many rows I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, that's it. What was I talking about? Iced tea. Yeah, I've only made it the hot method, not the cold method. I don't know how well it works with herbal tea to do the cold method or sun method. You can't oversteep herbal tea though, so. But also, if the apartment's hot, might as well do the cold method so I don't have to boil a big pot of water or anything. Humidity has not really gone down yet inside the apartment. I am starting to feel slightly less sticky though, which is nice. Kitty, let's put the nose on the cat. Let me grab the pink yarn. Having headphones on definitely does not help with the humidity issue. Okay, we'll put the nose on the kitty. Let's try it there. Little tiny nose. The inside of the cats always look like a complete horror show, and I love it. It makes me laugh so much. All right, so the cat has a nose. I also made this hamster yesterday or the day before, and it needs a nose too. I mean, it's one of those things I could probably get away with not adding it, but all those little details really add up. Come on. Doesn't want to go through the eye. The needle. There we go. I'm not super happy with this specific pattern. I actually ended up adjusting it. The reason I don't like this pattern very much is because, at least with the my tension and the yarn I use, some combination of that, it looks different than the creator's version, and I like the way the creator. So this, like, it has a really pointy nose, and I understand real hamsters do have pretty pointy faces, but I'm not a huge fan of how it looks. It looks better with the nose, with the pink nose. Absolutely. But it's like fish lips, kind of. Like, it's just so weirdly shaped. So in the following iterations this was the very first one I made. In the following iterations, I made it less pointy. All right. So we finish this round, and then we go around once more, and we can start decreasing. And then I'll probably, well, then we have to make the tail and sew the tail on. But I might just make another gray tuxedo immediately. It's kind of easier to do it in a factory line sort of deal where you make things that are identical all at the same time. And I have plenty of yarn to make another one immediately. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to make more wolves in this color. And I'm out of the wolves that are like this size. And I also sold the fox. Your message got auto-modded. Yeah. How are you doing, Hades? How are you doing? You're doing fillet right now? Waiting for a prescription at the pharmacy. Oh yeah. I'm lucky that my partner will pick it up for me. Oh, my computer is slowing right down. The mouse will not move properly. There we go. Oh yeah, that's what I thought fillet was, right? Yeah, it is good. Crochet is good. Are you doing a specific like word or pattern in the fillet, or is it like more abstract? Are you doing words or like a picture of something? Or are you doing rose thing? It's your first time with fillet. Yeah, I've never done fillet. It can be really pretty though. Done tapestry. Yeah, I tried doing tapestry that I like made up myself, and that was too much of a challenge for how new I was to crochet at the time. I've tried a couple different types of crochet, but since stuffed animals actually make money, I've stuck to doing that mostly, and now I don't really crochet or even knit things for myself anymore. I mostly just crochet stuff for my business. This winter though, I did take a really long break from my business, and because I was just too ill to like work on my business. So I made just a moss stitch blanket. I wanted specifically moss stitch because of I love how it looks, and I wanted a blanket in moss stitch. It's 100%. I used 100% cotton, so it's like nice and heavy, sort of like a weighted blanket, but not as heavy as a weighted blanket. I also made a hexie cardigan for the first time. I never made the pockets for the hexie cardigan. You stop because your wrists, and more specifically thumbs, will lock or pop. Ooh. Do you have double jointed fingers? Have you seen those finger splints that they have? Yes, you do. I'm curious about those finger splints because okay, I have to start decreasing. I started getting arthritis pain this winter, But I discovered, I'm pretty sure it's actually inflammation, like that I'm not getting arthritis, that I'm getting, that I just have like full body inflammation. I absolutely have neuroinflammation. I haven't talked to a doctor about it, but I'm positive that that's what's going on. Because I got better in January. I got better after taking antibiotics for something unrelated, and my neurological symptoms improved. The like pain in my hands improved. Use one of them, like the wrist thumb splint. Yeah, compression gloves would be good. I was talking about the rings. You can get rings that prevent your if your fingers have like a too big range of motion, it'll like prevent your finger from going too far. Like if you have problems with them dislocating and stuff like that. I think it also helps for arthritis, but I'm not sure. They look so cool. I mean, I'm sure they're not like, it's not cool that to be required to wear them, but I just was like looking into them because my fingers hurt. You should try them. Yeah, you should try them. You can get just like plastic ones off Amazon, but people on Etsy and places like that will make metal ones too. So if it works for you, you can buy some like nicer looking ones. And you might be able to find someone in your area that you can like get fitted for them, because they have to be kind of exact, I think. There's people I'm in a big city. I'm in Vancouver. So I found someone who like makes them locally. And then you can like go get them fitted. But then I got better and I haven't needed to look into it anymore. I am very tired from my market still, and I'm still sleeping kind of funky. I slept for like 8 hours yesterday, and then I was awake for like maybe 6 hours, and then took a 4-hour nap. And then I think I was awake for like 12 hours, then slept for 7 hours. Like, just really messed up sleep schedule. Your thumb joint that connects to the wrist. Oh. You're left-handed but right for crochet. Oh, maybe you need to like work on the muscle, maybe? Since you're left-handed, maybe your right hand is just weaker and not used to being used as much. So some hand exercises might help with that. Maybe. Because I absolutely, like when I take long breaks from crocheting, I absolutely can tell the difference in my hand strength. It's not, my hand strength goes down if I haven't been crocheting in a while. You have hypermobility. Oh yeah, okay. Then it's just kind of part of it. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know if those rings help with that joint, but there might be ones that do. I get pushed so much info about hypermobility on social media because I'm chronically ill, and so many chronically ill people are hypermobile. M has me thinking about a sushi bowl for lunch now. I was thinking originally of making some sushi rice, but I have jasmine rice already made in the freezer. So I might just do that instead, since I'm so tired. I need to grab my polyfill. I maybe overstuffed this one. I really struggle with putting the correct amount of stuffing in plushies because they will compact over time. That's probably fine. I think that's fine. But then if you like truly overstuff them, then they become like hard. I did that once. I've probably done that plenty of times actually, but I did that once in particular where I had to undo the plushie and remove some because it was just way too hard from being overstuffed. I'm not sure if I took a video of what my booth looked like at the end of the event. It does not look like it. No. Just thinking that I don't actually know which loaf cats I had left at the end of the event. I need to still do a post-event inventory. But I do not have the energy for that. I usually, of course, clean my desk when I go to crochet. But I used isopropyl to clean it today, and it is so clean. Like, it feels so smooth. It's really nice. Oh. I should remember to like some of these songs that I'm listening to. Recently played. Which order is this in, though? Oh well. Okay, so that is done. Thank you for the follow. What is this? Oh, yeah, that's okay. Thank you for the follow. Follows are anonymous. You're welcome to speak up and chat about it or keep it anonymous. So just so you don't draw... I have them on anonymous so people who are anxious about drawing attention to themselves don't have to worry. And they are very much appreciated. I'm going to be doing a lot of crochet streams in the next 2 weeks. I just had a big event where I sold a lot of things last weekend, and I have another big event in another 2.5 weeks. So I have lots of stuff to crochet. Maybe slightly more in the bum hole. Okay. I primarily sell crochet plushies. I've tried selling other things, but they didn't really sell. And it wasn't until I started selling crochet plushies that my business took off. So part of that, I think, is my target market. So there's Kitty. We just need to make the tail. And then I'm probably going to immediately make the exact same one. Just because I know I need more than one of these. Okay. The first stitch in the round always gets eaten up somehow. Oh no, it's supposed to be 7. It's not supposed to be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did eat, but maybe it was... I have been going for 2 hours, so maybe it was actually a while before I started streaming that I ate something. I can't stop thinking about the sushi bowl. I only have one of these large loaf cats left from my last event. I sold 4 total, but I would have sold more if I had more. So I want to make at least 2 of each color, of each style. So there's gray tuxedo, black tuxedo, orange tuxedo, and then like orange tabby, brown tabby, gray tabby. I don't know if she even has a calico pattern for the large cats. But I don't think I have the calico pattern in the bundles that I purchased. Yes, molasses flood. One, two, three, four, five. One more round. Yeah, I don't know if she has a calico pattern for the large cats. She does for the small. Sorry, the mini. So she has 3 sizes. She's got the kitten and then mini kitten, I think she calls them. Plus the regular, which I call large loaf cat. I'm just gonna Google it quickly. Calico. She's got a tutorial for it. Okay, so she has the tutorial. Does she list what the... She just links to her website, not the specific pattern. Because I purchased some bundle packs from her. What if I just search calico? No, it doesn't come up at all. Oh, am I not on the right page? I might not be the right page. Calico. No. What? I mean, like, I could freehand it, but I just, for consistency, I like to have a pattern, even if it's me writing the pattern down. That looks like calico there. I'm just going through the pattern that I have. Does she list all the kinds? Yeah. Maybe I need to purchase this one. She calls it a spotted color loaf cat. Oh, there she says calico. There's the bundle that I purchased. Yeah. I might just purchase this. She doesn't have great photos of the body of the calico. Okay, let's sew this tail on. I have a slight love-hate relationship with sewing pieces onto amigurumi. On one hand, it can give you flexibility in correctly placing pieces, but there's also such a risk of placing it in the wrong place if you're not good at it, or if you're not careful enough, or some pieces are just more difficult to properly line up where you want it because of the size of them. I had that trouble with I made a extra large octopus, and you have to sew the back part of the head onto where the eyes are, and I had to undo and redo it, I think twice, and I got it on the third try. Yeah, these kitty patterns are super cute. I haven't been able to do a calico version of the large cat. I just went and confirmed that I do not, in fact, have this creator's version of the large calico. I have the small one, but not the big one. And I think I'm just gonna... It's only like $4.50 for that. And lots of people have calico, so I'd like to offer the calico in the large, and it's just easier when someone else has figured it all out for you. Not having to figure it out myself and then write it down. Hydration break. So should I do have Discord. My Discord command doesn't work right now because I need to update the link. Let's see if I can go update that command, because the Discord link expires, right? Chatbot, chat commands. Did I delete it? What's going on? Thank you for joining. I don't know why my chat commands aren't there. Chatbot chat commands. Yeah, I was logged into the wrong account. Discord, edit. There. Yeah. There. Yeah, I thought I did. There. There, I've added it. Crochet and crafting. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hi, Tammy. I just drank water, but I'll do it again. That was so loud. I need to like lower OBS in my headphones. Oh, you missed the notification. The I was having issues with the OBS syncing properly with Twitch, so maybe it didn't actually go out properly. If you join my Discord, though, I do have a notification in there as well. Look at those tapestries. So cool. Wow. I mean, they're all impressive. Yeah, honestly, all of it is impressive. Thank you for the lurk, love. I hope you get some good sleep. The big deer was your first. You're a little crazy. Yeah, so we're done with this cat. I think I'm going to purchase the view cart. I want to purchase this calico spotted Delio. Oh, yeah, nice fillet. Is fillet always with crochet thread? Yeah, the kitty eyes are very cute. Just logging into PayPal. How do I confirm it's me? Activity. Nope. Oh, there we go. Notification. Oh, I gotta run to the front door. Amazon left a package. I'll be right back. just purchasing this pattern and then sending the receipts to the right email address, and then I got download now. And then I'm uploading it to my there we go. Forward that email too. Okay. Okay, so we are going to crochet. Maybe I shouldn't do it on stream. I really like to avoid doing brand new patterns on stream because I just cannot concentrate enough on doing new patterns. So maybe we'll do the wolf. This is let me change it in OBS. This is, that's not OBS. Text. This is Timber the Market Wolf by the Cozy Buckeye. All right. Start with white, probably. Boom, 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 ding. Start with white. I was so excited for this pattern when it came out, and I was like, yes, people are going to love the fox and the wolf. But then it took so long for them to sell. I think I need to lower the price. Oh, yes, of course, do the tail first. She gets you to crochet the tail in for this pattern, which is nice. But like a lot of wolf patterns, you have to, or you know, wolf or fox patterns, you have to start with a three single crochets in a magic ring, which is not super fun. It's not nearly as bad as that chicken drumstick pattern though. I was doing a chicken drumstick pattern. I think it was 3 or 4 stitches in the first round, and it's just impossible. And then in the second round you have to do bobble stitches, and turning that inside out is just a nightmare. But they're so cute, the chicken drumsticks. I could not resist doing it. Did I do 2 in that one? I'm too busy talking. Too busy yapping. Okay, turn this right side out. After doing those chicken wings, chicken drumsticks, man, this is so much easier. Don't have to fight with it so much. Hades, are you back home from the pharmacy? Yes, you are. Okay, cool. Some art to help Northern. Cool. We got an ad coming up in 5 minutes. Might be a good time to get up and go to the bathroom and get a snack. Color change to orange. Well, or gray. So I've made a lot of mini wolves from Pogsy's Place. I use the the fox pattern. And they're so miniature that this tail feels gigantic. I skipped a stitch. Oh. I probably need to move my hips around. Ad starts in a minute. I'm going to get up and stretch when the ad starts on Twitch. I just started streaming on YouTube for the first time today. I did not look at the ad settings. Oh, I'm not monetized, so then there would be no ads, right? Come on. Okay. Should probably start stuffing the tail. Okay. Time for a stretch. Oh. If you're still watching, I recommend you get up and stretch as well. My hips in particular suffer a lot when I sit at my desk. So I'm mostly just moving them around. I don't really know how to ergonomically sit better that my hips would feel better. I don't really understand why they don't feel good when sitting for long periods. Whoa, big Purelator, green Purelator truck. Like electric vehicle outside. Looks like he has a delivery for my building. Okay. Need to stuff this tail. Okay, now we have to decrease some more. I think Purelator was for my upstairs neighbor. I could hear her stomp a little bit. Or maybe that was the front door slamming that I could feel. All right, and fold in half. There's the wolf tail. It's very cute. Okay. And I'm reading the pattern, so pardon me for not speaking as much. If anyone else here is making stuff, let me know what you're making. I'm always curious to know, but you're also welcome to lurk. If you'd rather just lurk. If you have me on in the background while you're cooking or something, I'm always curious about that too. Increase color change. Boom, 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 boom. I sometimes do cooking and cleaning lives on TikTok, but not very frequently these days. Whoops, I didn't need to cut that. And of course I didn't leave the tail long enough. I love Bernat blanket when it's super soft. If only all the colors were that soft. I really need to like highlight this to follow where I am. Increase. I've been watching a lot of video essays about Star Trek movies, like the ones with the original series cast movies. Particularly the one with the whales, Star Trek 4. Let me just double check I'm doing this right. Yeah. And then saying the one with the whales sounds so dismissive, but it's actually a really good movie. It's really light in tone, but it's a good movie. So here I am. Increase. Oh. Hold on. At the end of the round, I'm changing. Okay. Let me just confirm. Oh yeah, that makes sense. First ear. Oh, triple. And then black. I'm not crazy about the black tipped ears. Maybe I won't do it on the wolf. I feel like it doesn't make sense on the wolf. Do wolves have black tipped ears? Depends on the... What is a red wolf? Oh, oh. Oh, they kind of do have black tips. I guess not all of them do. Oh, I should do like a light colored wolf. That would be good. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Maybe I'll do the black. Okay. Chain 2. And then color change back. And double crochet. Oh, triple. Hi, Miss Aqua Goat. How are you? And then double crochet again. I hope you're doing well. I am doing a wolf at the moment. I was debating, so the pattern says to put black tips on their ears, and I was debating if I actually wanted to do that because it's such a pain in the butt. Because you have to hide the tails of the yarn like within this tiny small area. Was that an appointment? Ah. I hope your appointment was productive. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these black tips. The black tip ears are definitely necessary on the fox version of this, but on the wolf, I don't know if it really is worth it. Good and not so good news. Life be doing its things. Wife asked you the other day where you got so much candy. I said I always have a few Twix up my sleeves. Terrible. Welcome in, Stella. How are you? I don't know if that's good enough, but... You know your pinky nail? I don't understand. Look at my pinky nail. Ah, yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't want to hear about that. That's awful. Yeah, I'm sure it does hurt. It hurts me thinking about it. I do not tolerate I'm not really able to listen to or read about people's body injuries like that. It's yeah, sorry. I am absolutely sorry that happened to you, but I'm very squeamish when it comes to that stuff. My mom is the opposite. She can she'll watch surgery on TV. Hi, Sawyer. Is it time to take a break? Yes, can I pause my stuff here and we can have pets? Oh, I swear. Yes, he is very adorable and he demands a lot of attention. Now that he's cuddling in my arms right now, if I move too much, he will get mad and might even bite me because I must be bed. I'm in bed mode and beds don't move. Right, Sawyer? Yeah? You don't want me talking? Just petting? He is a baby. His name is Sawyer. Yes, honey. Let me move this. Yes, honey. You a baby? Are you a baby? Yes? Yes, honey. Hi. Yes. Hello. You're a good boy, Sawyer. You're a good boy, just please don't bite me. He's a Manx, and he has like zero tail, like not even a little stump. Manx are very, very people-oriented. Like, he is not... I mean, I don't know if all Manx are not food-motivated, but he is absolutely not. He likes treats, but not... The automatic food dispenser will go off and he will not go get his food. Oh, Supergirl movie. Yes, hi. Yes, hi, Sawyer. What are you doing? You just want to cuddle us? He probably got a little bit cold. Oh. You just want pets now? Cuddles all done? Big yawn. Can you move, turn around a little bit? You want to cuddle? Cuddle some more? Or you just want pets? More pets. Welcome back from ads. Sawyer's decided that pets are more important than cuddles, so he stood up. I need a better camera angle for when Sawyer's here. Cat cam. Hi. What are you doing? I have this second webcam that's not plugged in. Hi, can I? Yes, this is for attention. You can get more attention if you let me do my thing, Sawyer. Ouch. Give me one. Wait. Give me 1 second. Sawyer. You're in the way, Sawyer. I know, I'm trying to do something. Oh. No. No, I'm sorry. Oh, pets. Come on, up here. Sorry. Oh, jeez. Stuck on the floor. Hold up. Come on. Come here. Come on. Ugh. All right. Plugged in cat cam. I don't have a mount for it though. He of course had to jump down and help me plug in the... What are you doing? No, that's not for eating. Sawyer. Sawyer. Can you calm down, Sawyer? Okay, Sawyer, if we can get you in front of this camera. Yes, yes, you. You gotta be difficult, huh? Yes, hi. Don't rub your face on my water bottle, please. Please. Hi, Esther. Esther's Dino Nuggies. I love your username. My cat is probably not going to sit still to properly get on camera. He's playing with stuff on the desk. But that means that it's been long enough that I need a break from crocheting. Why are you playing with stuff? Can we just cuddle and pet? Huh? Pets, Sawyer. If you're going to interrupt me when I'm working, you might as well get all the pets. I need a second webcam. So this webcam that I'm using for his close-up is just like an old security camera webcam. There's no way to like mount it to anything. I believe that there's like a magnet in it, but like everything on my desk is aluminum. There's nothing to magnet to. I would like to get a second webcam that I can mount. Because the primary webcam I use is on a mount. That's how I can do the overhead shot. Sawyer. Sawyer. I do have this IKEA thing that is metal that I can mount it to, but there's too much shit on this desk. Sawyer, come here. Sawyer, do you want pets? Maybe he's all done. He might be all done. Do you want the window? Window? he's looking at the kitchen like something's going on in there. Maybe he can hear my partner getting out of bed or something. Oh, you're back. Okay. Hi. Hey, hey, no, no, hey, no. He's eating the little Velcro thing that's wire. So take it away. All done, Sawyer. All done. You guys can see all my junk. Can I flip this? Yes, yes. Can I flip horizontally? Or horizontally? Is that a word? I can flip vertically. That is not what I want. What? Fire. Fire. Yes. Are you hungry? Do you want food? Is that why you're being aggressive? Want food? Just want more pets. I am a slave to the pets. I am just a pet and cuddle and bed to this boy. A pet machine, cuddle object, and no, no. Look directly into the camera. Where? How come I don't hear the music at all? Oh. You know how hard it is to accurately click when the cat is rubbing his face on... Hi. How come I have no sound anymore? What? Oh, I think I might know what happened. Yeah, there we go. Hi. Is streaming all done? Is work all done? Is that what you're telling me? Work all done? I'm not going to be able to crochet at all while he's here. And the way that he's like attacking cords and stuff on the desk makes me think that he wants something other than just pets. Do you want food, Sawyer? You want food? You want food? Can I go feed you and you'll leave me alone? Hi, McTaz. Hi, Melanie. Yes, yes, very lifelike. Very lifelike in the way that he interrupts my work and I have to stop working. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty tired after my event on Sunday. Are you going to eat my crochet hooks? What are you doing? Can we go? Can I feed you? Let's go get food. Come on. Food. Food, sire. Let's get food. Okay. Hopefully, hopefully that will satiate him for a little while. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Ooh. Hydrate. Hope you guys are doing well. I am working on a wolf. So I made a cat and tuxedo cat, and so it's kind of sort of like an inverse. Yes, I've heard all about the European heat wave. It sounds nuts. We've got some wild weather over here, but in Vancouver we're pretty fine. Another sticky night. Yeah, gross. The humidity's a little bit high here, but today is cooler. It was 28 degrees yesterday. It says it's only 19 degrees now, but the humidity's high. So I've got the AC on mainly to get the humidity down in our apartment. Let me pull up the pattern. Where'd the pattern go? Here we go. $35. Wow. Yeah, that's brutal. We had a heat dome a few years ago. I don't remember exactly what year it was. But there was a town in BC that reached I think it was 50 degrees. It was 40 or 50. I think it was 50. And it burned down. And this year, there's a fire threatening that same town that burned down a few years ago that got that record. Hotter tomorrow, then hopefully cool down from there. Yeah, I complain at 28 too. Anything like over 24 is like too much for me personally. It was 24 degrees on Sunday when I had my market, and I was overheating, and it caused some symptoms for me, so. But yeah, this year I don't think anyone, not anywhere in Canada anyway, has had that crazy high temperature again. But it sucks that that same town that was burned down is being threatened again so few years later. But my event was super good on Sunday. I got lots of sales. I sold over $1,000 worth of inventory, and everything but 2 items were plushies. And today I counted how many individual things I sold, and it was 79. I sold 79 things. I sold, so that's 70, I sold 77 plushies and 2 water bottle bags. Of course, a lot of them are like $5 items. I have 3 $5 items, and I sold 9 of each of them. Yes, I have another big one in July. It's a fairly large powwow. It's large for British Columbia, where powwows are not traditionally part of this area. It's an imported tradition from other plains tribes. But it's a pretty large one. And let me just double check that I'm doing this correctly. Okay. Yeah, so it's a 3-day event. The first day is like 5 hours or something, which is like most of the events I've done are like 5 hours or less. Hi, you're back. Hello. Would you like me to open the window for you? You want this window? Window? Don't rub your face on the microphone. Go on. Yeah, so the first day, I think the event starts around like 4 p.m. and I think it goes till like 9, maybe later. And then the second day is like 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. So a really long day. My mom is going to come into town to help me with it. This past event this week on Sunday, I did it alone. So my partner did drive me and he helped me set up a little bit. But I was alone for the vast majority of it. And it was mostly fine. The hardest part was that it was so hot and I ran out of water. So yeah, next time I'm going to make sure I bring lots of water. Especially if I'm alone and I can't go anywhere to fill it up. They did have volunteers and I asked them if they had water and they were out. And then one of the people that I asked about water later came back and asked me if I had gotten any water, but my partner was already on his way. So I was like, oh, don't worry about it. Okay, pardon me, yawning. But yeah, so I have a ton of stuff I need to crochet for the next event. Yeah, I had a 1 liter, this 1 liter water bottle with me. And I drank that by about 1 p.m. And I think I started packing up at 4:30. So I also didn't have enough to eat, but there was a walk around vendor. So most they're not really allowed, but you know, people also don't really, you know, there's no one to really stop them. Not really allowed to walk around selling things, but it is part of the culture, indigenous culture, to have walking vendors. It's just, it doesn't really work in modern society. But someone was walking around selling bannock, and so I bought some bannock from her, which was good. Yeah, so I am also a little surprised at how, and I also had a Cliff Bar with me too, which I didn't even finish. Did I finish that bannock? Is it in my bag? Because I would so eat it right now, even though it's been like 4 days. Probably needs butter. Yeah, so I do have a tiny little piece of bannock left, but it's hard as a brick. I am not eating that. How many things am I hoping to make before the next one? So I do have a list. Not everything on the list. Not everything is on the list. And even everything on the list is like multiples. So you know, I have axolotls are super popular. I only had 4 and I sold out of them, and lots of more people wanted more. So I'm putting 20 as my goal for axolotls. There's a couple like seagull and pigeon, like I'll probably make those. Hamsters I've started making, that's new. And then there's 9 items on this one item here, and I want 10 of each of those. This one here is 90 things alone. They are, pardon me, they are quick to make things, but still 90 is a lot of anything. We've got mini dragon. I probably will not make a unicorn. We need some black killer whales. I know, so we're some car mirror swing animals. Sawyer, come here. Sawyer. So I'm gonna like put some of the animals that I have. Sawyer. I'm gonna put some of the animals that I have on a little swing, and you can hang them from your car mirror. Sawyer, all done. Pets all done. All done, Sawyer. All done. All done. All done. Thank you. I need to do a lot of a lot of large loaf cats like this one. So on my list, I have gray tuxedo, orange tuxedo. I already have a couple black tuxedos made, all gray, all black, all orange, and calico. There's probably a couple other, tabby, gray, brown, orange. I probably won't do a tabby orange, but we'll see. I have to do some more kittens, so the smaller size of the cats. I need to do some more turtles that are like this big, and little turtles. I started making mushroom guys. I don't know where it is right now. But there's like little mushroom guy that the top of the mushroom looks like a hat. I want to do some more large plushies, like a large eagle, a large raven, like a medium-sized bunny, more chicken nuggets, more dino nuggets. I want to do Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and horses, and an owl. So I already have a bunch of these patterns, and I've made one, but they were for like, they were for a commission. So I want to do some more things that I made for a commission, but just sell them generally. Yes, it is a very large list, and I have 2 weeks to make them. So it's really just like crochet all day, every day for the next 2 weeks. Oh, I also have, let me just double check my messages. I have a commission that's supposed to be picked up today or tomorrow. And he's going to be here at 5 p.m., which is in an hour and 15 minutes. Keep me out of mischief. Taz, you're the one who needs to be kept out of mischief. I also started an Etsy. I'm just checking if the feet are in the right place for this. I think they are. Who, you? I'm currently multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube. Sorry, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube is what I meant. This is my first stream to YouTube. I don't think I've had a single viewer over there. Yeah, I hope Etsy takes off too. I need to change my I don't know if I'm happy with my website. Like the front end is fine, but the back end, I'm not so sure. I need to look more into the Etsy settings. So Etsy has this thing where you can prepay the duties if your products have any duties, and I have not. How it works is like you include the duties in the price of the item you're selling, and then as the seller, I have to pay for the duties when it gets sold. I don't know if my stuff qualifies for duties. I don't know if, like, what kind of... Sorry, I was thinking of tariffs. But this is true for duties too. I don't know how much it qualifies for duties or tariffs to the United States. So we will have to see. So far I'm not really worried about it because you need to have sales to like have it be an issue. Most of the people who follow me live in this city, so. And if I sell something on Etsy before I figured it out, I don't mind just paying the duty myself just to get the experience and everything, even if it does not give me profit. Sawyer, what are you doing, Sawyer? Pet's all done, Sawyer. I have like 300 things I need to crochet in the next 2 weeks, if you don't mind, sir. Yes, he's back. I have another camera set up. Hi, Sawyer. Look directly into camera. Like he's on The Office or something. don't you go wake up Greg? I'm sure he'd love it. Okay, what color should these wolf eyes be? Purple? Sawyer. This dark pink would be cool. Oh, yellow. Let's do yellow. Yeah, I swear. I'm probably going to need to order more of these eyes. At least for the color variations. Yes, hello. He really likes watching me crochet, which I don't mind as long as he's not physically in the way, which when he wants attention, obviously he's going to be physically in the way. Right, buddy? Time for a drink? Inspecting. Got to make sure everything is up to... No problem. Have a good night. Hope you sleep well. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, now where is this supposed to go? Between rounds 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Hope Sawyer makes some. 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4. Between 3 and 4? Night. Night, McDaz. Thanks for stopping by. 2. Yeah, I think that's right. Ugh. All right. It's looking pretty good. Okay, I can put the nose in too. Once I'm done this, I'm going to end my stream. It's still going to be like at least another half hour before I finish this guy. But I'm going to finish the stream and then have something to eat. I have to meet my the person I did a commission for, and maybe I'll come back later tonight, but honestly it's so much faster to crochet when I'm not on stream, and I have so much I need to get done, so I think I'll do off stream. How's that? Does it need to be a little bigger? Cute. All right. All right. If you guys want to see more pictures of Sawyer or more pictures of stuff that I make, you can always join my Discord. How come my keyboard's not working? If you type !Discord, it'll give you the link. My keyboard has turned off for some reason. There we go. All right, now how many rounds do we need? Only 3 rounds? Okay, three rounds. So we're on round 2 of 3. Sawyer has now chilled out. He's sitting on top of his tower, his cat tower. But yeah, feel free to join my Discord. You can share your own art. Join the community for if you're a streamer yourself. I do my best to support other streamers by being in chat. I usually will be in chat for a short amount of time before going back to lurking, because I am a multitasker. I am very much ADHD multitasker, and it's kind of an all or nothing thing for me. Like, either I'm chatting a ton in chat or I'm lurking because I'm doing other things. But I'm also prone to migraines, so depending on what is going on in the stream, I might not be able to actually listen or watch. But I do my best to support by being in chat. I also play Timberborn. If you like watching people play video games, Timberborn is my main video game that I'm playing. I started playing Palia, which is fun, but I don't think it agrees with my eyes. I have a vision disorder that makes a lot of movement really tricky, and so first player games like Palia are not very good for my eyes. I get migraines if I play video games like that for too long. For a while, I couldn't play any video game for more than like an hour, and now I'm streaming stuff like Timberborn for like 8 hours. Palia, it really tops out at like 4 hours is like too much. I should not stream for 4 hours with Palia, but that's when I've tapped out, is like between 1 and 4 hours for Palia. Okay, that was 3 rounds. Boom, 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 boom. And then at the end of this round, we put in another foot. Oh, I am so sorry. Oh, I forgot about the other camera was on. That was only supposed to be there because Sawyer was there. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not a super flattering angle. Just checking where to put the foot. Yeah, that's what I thought. white. The foot is white. I also need to cake up some of this yarn. It's getting real unruly in there. I should turn the camera around on Sawyer. But he's probably backlit. Can I? Yeah, he's too backlit to... There's really nothing I can attach this to get it to stay there. That's where he is, up on the tower. Yeah, this yarn is doing me no favors. It is tangling up pretty bad. So I have a couple of different grays. This is, I believe this one's called dark gray. There's one that's even darker called lead, which I don't know if I have very many skeins of. I might be out of it, or very nearly out of it. But then there's also light gray and pale gray. And I have at least a couple skeins of pale gray, but it's kind of like a brownish gray. I'm honestly not sure what I should actually make with it. I think I accidentally ordered it when I wanted light gray, but it got pale gray instead. Like, it was I made the mistake. But now I'm like, should I try and I don't know how long ago I ordered it, but should I try and return it to Michael's or exchange it? They probably, maybe they won't let me. I don't know. I don't know how lax Michael's is about that stuff, but I might have ordered it from somewhere else, because I do sometimes order from Walmart and also another online retailer in Canada. I don't remember if it was Mary Maxim or something else. Okay, we're crocheting the tail in this time, this round. I think. Yeah. Wait. No, not yet. Next round. What? Yeah, so I'm going to be having some edamame, sushi bowl with edamame, some shrimp. I have some pre-cooked shrimp in the freezer. Just have to thaw that. I have some rice in the freezer, which I'm going to see how... It might not be a good idea to use frozen rice for sushi, but it's not like sushi. It's a sushi bowl, like poke bowl. So, and then I think I'll get some rice, or sorry, a corn as well. I really prefer having cucumber in sushi bowls, but we are out of cucumber. Okay. Oh. Did that wrong. I like crocheting tails in. It's much nicer than sewing them on. And then I probably just crochet around. Yeah. And then start decreasing. I do like this pattern. I recommend it. You can see the name of it there, Timber the Market Wolf by the Cozy Buckeye. I mean, wolves and foxes are like the same when it comes to crochet. So it is both fox and wolf pattern. Yeah, and then decreasing. Gotta turn the little feet out. concentrating a lot on making sure I counting this correctly. So I am going to be ending the stream once this is complete in probably about 15 minutes. We can go raid somebody. Oops, that's... If anyone has a favorite crochet artist that is currently live, let me know. I don't think any of the people I follow are crocheting. Let's see, crochet. There is someone who's crocheting at the moment. So we can go raid them. Oh, we gotta stuff this. It always feels so rude to stuff plushies. Hello.
Hi. I'm gonna make some chicken.
Sure. I was going to make some sushi bowls, but I have that later. I'll have it later. So maybe we'll go raid someone now.